Hello guys, Jihan is here from Digigama. Uh, in the first two videos we have seen two transcription examples, and in this video I'm going to show you the most complicated one. We will have all kinds of scenarios in here, and if you somehow master this one, then you can do any transcription with our transcriptor software. It's still easy, but it will take long. Anyway, the info is parsed. It's 8 games, 252 turns. It's quite a long match. So let's transcribe it. It's going to take a little bit long, and there will be a lot of manual entries. As you see, it's the image quality is not super nice, and doubling cube is placed in the middle, and from time to time it was detected as dice, and it's problematic. From time to time players just hit the dice, and the outcome of dice can just change, and our software detect different dice outcomes so that it becomes a little bit unsure and start asking manual entries to users, etc, etc. So I will show you all of these cases in this transcription. But there's also another thing I would like to show you. From time to time, it's super rare, super rare, our transcription can just make a wrong estimate. In that case, board state gets different, and we need to just go back to one previous turn or two previous turns. And what happens here? A problem occurred. Let's have a look. 6-1 is rolled, 1 is played over there. Okay, 6-1 is rolled, 1, 6, okay, 6 and 1. This is a normal move, so it just detected 10 to 4, 8 to 7. It's alright. So we press enter, move and continue, and it continues to automatically transcribe. What was I saying? So in those cases we may need to go back like 2 or 3 moves back in time, fly back there, and then enter the move and then continue. I will demonstrate that as well. Another manual entry in here. Okay, 1-1 is rolled, and from there over there. Okay, 1 is okay. So 1-1, 8 to 4 is the right place. So our software detected it, and we press enter, move and continue. You already get used to how to use this normal move function. There's a list, and we choose the played one. It's that easy. Okay, here, what is rolled and what is played? Five and 1 is rolled. Player just enters from the bar, and then 5 to these. Okay, and then he basically relocates the dice, and 5-1 becomes 3-2. Therefore, our software asks. So 5-1, bar 24, and 7-2. We enter, move, and continue. It's alright. So all these normal moves, there's a list, and from the list we just select the played moves. It's very easy. But from time to time we had illegal moves. In the previous video you've seen how to handle illegal moves as well, etc. It's very easy. But I'm pretty excited. I also would like to show you this very rarely happening case that we may need to go back in time and fly back one previous turn or 2 previous turn, and then continue put a manual entry, and then continue from that turn automatically. Okay, I press OK. This is the case. This is exactly the case actually. So I would like to have a look in here. So this is the beginning of the board. Do you see the difference between this board and this board? There is a gray checker over here, but there is no gray checker in here. The reason behind, most likely our algorithm just made a mistake in one previous turn. This is very rare, but as errors accumulate, we do know that, and it's fixable. So in these cases, we need to go back in time until we have the board state over here is perfectly matched with board state over here. So let's go back one turn back. So to the turn number 8. Is it matched now? It's perfectly matched. This gray checker is not over here anymore. So 1 1 5 3 2, 1 over here, 3 over here, 3 over here, 2 2 4 2, and 1 over here. So it's perfectly matched. Perfect. So we need to go back to this turn. We just say flyback to preview turn. We are previewing game 4 turn 8. Our current turn is game 4 turn 9. So we can't enter turn 9 because the board state were not matching. So we just went back to game 4 turn 8 and we say flyback to preview turn. Right now our current turn is there, game 4 turn 8. It's not game 4 turn 9 anymore, and board states are matched. So what is played in this turn then? Let's have a look and then enter it manually. The player is thinking, calculating, which is happening in backgammon all the time. That's the beauty of the game. You need to calculate the probabilities and all those different scenarios. Alright, so he rolled and 5-2 is rolled and he hit. So we just come to normal move. 5-2 and hit is not over here, right? So we need to enter it manually. You need to enter this line over here. We just set the dice 5 and 2 and then enter the move over here manually with the GNU backgammon format. What is played over here? 22 to 15 and hit, which is star. So what we need to do is 22 to 15 and then star. And afterwards we press enter move and continue. So that 22 to 15 star move is coded in our algorithm and our software can continue to transcribe automatically afterwards. So this is a very specific case. As I said, it occurs very rarely. You don't need to expect this to enter these manual entries all the time. If you have a really nice camera stand, Logitech C920 camera, and very good lighting conditions, and if you don't have a lot of dice clears and so on, then you shouldn't expect these happening. Very rarely Transcriptor may ask you some manual entries, but apart from that it will be very flowing and very easy transcription experience. But anyway, that's the aim of this video. So in such cases where you need to go back in time, fly back there and just put the manual entry, you just know how to do it at the moment, and that just doesn't bother the transcription. It just makes the process a little bit longer. It's still super faster than manual transcription. We are talking about 8 games, 252 turns in total, and you can just transcribe this match in, I don't know, within 6, 7, max 8 minutes. So none of the manual transcriber can do it in 7 to 8 minutes, I guess. Anyway, we are almost at the end already, 95%. And 100, it's done. So now you know how to fix all these different issues, all these different scenarios, and we have our transcription file. Let's open it, and all of those almost 300 turns are perfectly transcribed over here. Again, you can put it in extreme gammon, or you can use your most favorite analysis software. All files selected, and then you have all your moves: game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5, game 6, all the way to the end. All of your moves are perfectly transcribed. So I hope you like this video, and right now you should be able to use Transcriptor with all of its functionalities, and you're ready to just use it against all different kinds of scenarios as I already explained. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy using Transcriptor, enjoy using Digigammon. Bye bye!